Hello, it's Holly with Ivy Cool Creations, and today I'm working on a layout for Off the Board with pineapple papers. I'm also using my How to Kill a Cat with Style. And so we have this lovely creation layout that we are scrap lifting. It was created by Karen Baldwin, and I love the simplicity of it. It's just so simple but gorgeous, and so I really tried to emulate that and bring that into this layout. So I started with these papers from my kit, and I love the combination of the stripe, the polka dot, and the hexagons. And I really wanted to have these on my page, but then I taped right over the green stripe. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. And so I had to go looking for another paper that fit the color scheme that I had going on. And I found this floral. So it had all the same colors, but it turned out a little bit busier than what I had originally planned. But it still turned out, and I like the way that it looks. So once I got everything laid down, I did distress the edges of all my pieces. I had this set of 49 and Market chipboard laying on my desk. It's Vintage Artistry Naturalist, and they're chipboard stickers. And I really wanted to use them up because they were basically taking up space on my desk. And so I ended up pulling all of those out and finding some other bits and pieces to use on this layout. And in the inspiration, the rectangles are stitched down, and since I will not use my sewing machine for paper, I decided that I would just do some faux dash line stitching kind of thing. And I think it turned out great. It gives it a little bit more balance, and it definitely grounds the layout. So I added some little tags up the top. We have tags in the inspiration. I basically copied it as much as possible, trying to get the same sort of style and layout. And then I started sticking things down. Now, I sat there and I ripped all of the chipboard off of all of the pieces because this photo is my mom and her sister, or my aunt, I guess. And so I wanted to give it to my mom as a present, and I was putting it in a frame. So I didn't want anything super thick, or else I couldn't get the frame closed. And so I tried to make everything as flat as possible. And yeah, that was fun. Just peeling all of the chipboard off the back of all the pieces. These florals are also 49 and Market, and I really love how, even though they're all from different collections, it all goes together. And I really love how that is an option when you're working with smaller collections or things that you don't have a lot of. It still all coordinates, and it doesn't look like it shouldn't go together. So I really love how you can use all sorts of different things together to create a cohesive look. So I am just going through this and sticking down every piece that I punched out of this chipboard collection and trying to use up every single thing that is here. I also have some little die cut leaves, and I did not put the butterflies on because I had the bird, so I didn't really want to add butterflies as well. But I really like the way that you get two separate clusters with just little tiny bits. These are just pictures of my mom and my aunt at the beach, and it looks funny, but it is the same day, and it is the same beach. It's just taken in different directions, which I find hilarious. The way the sky changes just by turning around, basically. So I love how the photos are different, but they're still of the same thing on the same day. And it's so much fun to get photos like that. Now I had a little bit of fussing with the title. I wanted to tuck it, but I didn't want it to disappear. And so I ended up putting it on top of this other photo. There are also quite a few pieces in here that say, "You are my sunshine," and "Ray of sunshine." I love using sunshine on my mom's layouts or layouts of my mom because that's her name. So it's always just a bit of an homage to her. I'm still just gluing and sticking things down. I had so much of the blue and green going on that I wanted a little bit of this peachy pink, and so I made sure to have a bit in each little cluster. The wood slabs bring the color in as well because of that peachy orange, and it makes the bird look like it should be there, and it fits instead of having it stand out. And I also put some up above the photo, and then I put the photo on top of a peach layer just so that I could get it moved all the way around the layout. So please check out the description box below for everyone who's playing along with Off the Board with Pineapple Papers, along with How to Kill a Kit with Style. And thank you so much for spending your time with me today.